seat, aiming at the mirror, but still blames the party. As if everybody's listening wrong. It's the vision I've drawn of this impossible mission I'm on. I ain't like the rest of the scene. I'm not swimming in a stream of synthetic dreams. No, I work hard, keep everything.
Inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting out west in the American League, the Boston Red Sox held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they defeated the A's in Oakland 6-2. The Indians had 12 hits as a team as they got the home victory against the Astros 7-6. The Baltimore Orioles knocked out 10 hits as a team as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 5-1. The Texas Rangers got 11 hits overall as they defeated the Mariners 7-5. The Blue Jays launched 3 home runs as they beat the visiting Rays 4-0. Jacob deGrom picked up win number 8 this year as the Mets took care of their Subway Series rival Yankees 6-3. As of today, he is in the top 5 in the National League in strikeouts. The Detroit Tigers put together 10 total hits as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 9-1. Jorge Polanco grabbed 3 runs driven in, leading Minnesota past the Royals 6-3. Ronald Acuna Jr. added 3 RBIs to his total as the Braves downed the Marlins 4-2. He extended his hitting streak to a modest 6 straight games. Adam Hazley was just a home run short of the cycle, helping the Phillies get past the Padres 4-1. The Dodgers got 12 hits in this one as they took down the Nationals in Washington 6-3. Anthony Rizzo picked up 3 base knocks in the ballgame as the Cubs got past the Reds 4-2. Chad Kuhl got the win, his 6th so far this year, helping Pittsburgh get one against the Brewers 4-2. Merrill Kelly earned the victory, which was his 10th on the year, as Arizona grabbed the win over the Giants 4-1. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The St. Louis Cardinals smacked 15 team hits as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 10-3. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.
That's you with that big Benz, huh? That's you that can't keep up because you keep handling them friends, huh? You gotta go to court, huh? You got service subpoena for child support, huh? That was that nerve, huh? You ain't even get a chance to say a word, huh? I know I ain't tripping. Don't your brother got them birds, huh? You ready to bust you somebody, huh? You ain't scared, huh? You know how to play it, huh? I know you ain't gonna let somebody come and punk you, huh? Stand in front you, huh? Straight up run you, huh? You know who got that fire, huh? You know how to use a triple beam, huh? It ain't hard as it seems, huh? You keep your body clean, huh? You got a lot of your bold jeans, huh? Some of your partners, huh? You don't really want to mess with them clowns, huh? You come up with them clowns, huh? You stuck with them clowns, huh? You a big cheeser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, and it's something you will be a face. You got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz.
Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look at the Oakland Coliseum. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Oakland A's. A's baseball starts right now. Sean Manaea, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So stepping in is Xander Bogaerts, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. Number 13 for him on the year. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
You talk about starting a game off quick. We couldn't even get the lineup cards in yet, and this guy's already going deep.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, Dero, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Struck him out.
Batting third.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike one. 1 out, nobody on. One 1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Martinez is retired. 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Next up, Rafael Devers. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
Yeah, he's right in the prime of his career right now. These are the years you really expect to see the best of what this guy has to offer.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And a sinker. Called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. Home half of the first coming up from the Coliseum. Now 1-0 Boston. Garrett Richards will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Now to the plate, Elvis Andrus. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitch or a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Tony Kemp will be next.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
3-2, full count. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Tony Kemp is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled off. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. That's lifted the other way out to left. Martinez has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Base is empty, 2 away. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. And now the first pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. It remains 1-0. Set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Alex Verdugo.
Number 99, Alex Verdugo.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Hit on the ground out to short. Andrus fields it cleanly on to first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Now the first pitch. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Batting 7, the right fielder, number 10, Hunter.
At the plate now is Hunter Renfroe. His career numbers against Minaya, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch on the way. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
The 2-1 home. Ground ball right into the shift. Andrus has it. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0.
It ain't no surprise. A full moon sits in the sky. You better watch your back tonight.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olsen.
Matt Olsen.
Now here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 22.
And stepping in, Ramon Laureano. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Drives it the other way to deep right. A ball that's carrying. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Seth Brown.
Into the box now, Seth Brown. As he'll take a look at ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Olsen, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Outside, 3-0 now. Chad Pinder is on deck. The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike. And misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Striding in is Chad Pinder, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch on its way as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. First and second now, 1 man out. 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Looked like that swing was in slow motion. 2-1. In tight. Look out. That one sends him to the deck. It's ball 3.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So stepping in is Stephen Piscotty, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Fouled away. Grounded to the right. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this.
Back now in Oakland, home of the A's, who've certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Coming into the day, they've amassed the most strikeouts in the league, while also issuing the fewest walks, a feat that makes their coaching staff extremely happy. As one of them said to me, when you can rack up strikeouts like we do, but not walk anyone, that tells you a lot about the incredible stuff our pitchers have, and they trust it. Guys, it's an aggressive pitching staff with a lot of swing and miss in their game.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Stepping up is Kike Hernandez. His career numbers against Minaya, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. First offering. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Yanked on the ground down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Chadwick Tromp the next to bat, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. A runner at second, nobody out. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
Next to hit, Xander Bogaerts. And we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
This he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. First and second here with nobody out. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And that is down for extra bases as this will get one home and maybe two. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. At the plate now, Austin Slater. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Now the 1-0.
Ball, that down.
Trump, the runner at third. Bogarts stands at second, no outs. 3-0 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now the 3-0 offering. Hot shot to third. Chapman's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Next to stand in is J.D. Martinez. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runner still at second and third with one away now. First pitch on its way.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch is a sinker that misses for a ball.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Second and third here, one man out. All even now, 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he looks at one that misses, ball four, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with one away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
So the bases are loaded here with one man gone, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
The 0-1 on its way.
He's already walked two in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
A ball and two strikes. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Alex Verdugo digging in now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 3 and the A's nothing. Bottom of the 3rd now, and next to hit is the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now back.
1 gone for the A's here in the 3rd. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Now the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Andrus, the former Ranger, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected. The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
To the plate now, Tony Kemp. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The count now at 2-2. To first. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. Still down 3-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The first baseman.
All set for the start of the 4th. And here comes the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck. The pitch. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
And now Hunter Renfroe comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
Dahlbeck on at first, nobody out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's 6 straight balls here to begin the inning, so I think it's a good time to head to the mound to try to slow him down a little bit. A lot of times when guys aren't throwing strikes, they're rushing through their delivery.
Two-0 count, the pitch, and he fouls this one off. A little bouncer. Here now the 2-2.
3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. Line drive base hit.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Stepping in now, Chadwick Tromp. Now the double steal is on here. Laureano is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Next, here is Xander Bogaerts. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Outside and low, 3-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
taking all the way. It's 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Now this pitch is lined into left center field. That's a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Austin Slater stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Down the left field line and deep. And foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And Kemp is under it to make the catch for route number 3. Red Sox settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Red Sox 4 and the A's nothing. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate.
Matt Chapman.
First pitch on its way.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
2-0.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
2-0 count, the pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He collected a base hit his first time up. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
2-2 the count. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Fouled off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The next 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Richards comes set. 0-1 pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Fouled away. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
At the plate, Seth Brown, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
2-0 count, the pitch, too high, and it's 3-0. From the stretch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And up next, the ever-versatile Chad Pinder. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Olsen on second. Brown on at first with 2 down. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Martinez looking up, and that one is gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Three runs already home here. Hit in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. And that one yanked just foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
I got the count. 2-2.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Here comes the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We're through 4. It's now a 4-3 ball game. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
First pitch on the way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. That misses, and we're even at 2 and 2. This is foul right side. The 2-2 one more time. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Full count, 3 and 2. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8-pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
Tigro, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate, just enough for a base hit.
Here now is Rafael Devers as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. And he falls behind 0-2. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Cole Irvin takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Cole Irvin.
Bobby Dahlbeck will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Has a look, now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Good break to that thing, and it's 1 and 2. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him. And watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Hunter Renfroe. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
At the plate now, Kike Hernandez. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0. Down the left field line and deep. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Chapman brings it in. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 6 and the A's 3. Tanner Houck, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 89, Tanner Houck.
Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Sean Murphy.
The catcher, Sean Murphy.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Houck offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
The 1-2 pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's gonna have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ball 2.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Here it comes now to Andrus.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Heading out towards shallow right. Renfro will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Next up is Tony Kemp, grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way. High in the air out to center field. Verdugo waits on it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. New inning set to get underway. And up next is Chadwick Tromp.
The catcher, Chadwick.
First pitch on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Look out, 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
2-0 count. Here it comes. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And the count will be full. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat. Then he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Two and one now to the Boston leadoff hitter. And he fouls this one off. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
To the plate now, Austin Slater. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0.
Ball 2.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty's there for it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still lead it 6-3. So here is Matt Chapman. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. 1-1 home. Misses above the zone for a ball. 3-1 now.
Well, ball 3, and listen, the Oakland A's right now would love to get this leadoff guy on any way they could. They would love a leadoff walk.
The 3-1. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Now it'll be Matt Olson. Here's the first pitch. And Olson with a drive out to deep right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Matt Olson connects for a 2-run home run. Number 17 for him on the season. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game. That one just kept going and going. You won't see many long balls hit farther than that this season, and as ShowTrack tells us, it carried a projected 460 feet. That's big boy territory. In now, Ramon Laureano, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Up next,
striding forward now is the DH, Seth Brown. First pitch on its way.
Hey. 1-1's the count.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake. And that brings up Chad Pinder. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Brown, base runner at first with 1 out. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. That's how you roll it. 5 to 4 to 3. A double play sends us to break. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Sergio Romo is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 54, Sergio Romo.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. Head-to-head numbers against Sergio Romo. He's just 2 for 9. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. He's set and the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Still 2-2. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Now into the box, Alex Verdugo. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now a fly ball, but far too shallow to get that run in. Pinder has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
Up next,
striding in for Boston, Bobby Dahlbeck. No hits to this point.
Dahlbeck.
First pitch on the way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
0-2, here it comes. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So now to the plate, Hunter Renfroe. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, it's looking like he might be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And this one is gone, a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year as they open up a 4-run lead.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Bounce towards the second baseman. Scooped up, throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Red Sox 9 and the A's 5. Last half of the 7th here, and next it'll be the outfielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Stephen Piscotty.
First pitch on its way. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. This one's flared down the right field line, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Way to battle right there. Hey guys, that wasn't a bad pitch. And executed off the plate. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offensive player right there. Stayed inside the baseball and was able to get a knock.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Elvis Andrew.
Ryan Brazier comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Here's Elvis Andrus now.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Reined in. 1 there. On to first. And how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with 1 pitch.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Stepping in now, Tony Kemp, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Lifetime against this particular arm. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Piscotty on third with 2 out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
From the belt, the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Set. Here's the 3-0.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Men on third with 2 down. And he misses, ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Here's the first pitch. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Here's the 2-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Just hung in there on that one.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Fouled off. Struck him out. You talk about pulling a rabbit out of your hat. He gets out of the jam and the side is retired. A's strand a couple. They could use a good cup of ambition. It's 9-5. Lou Trevino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 62, Lou Trevino.
And now here is Chadwick Tromp, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Red Sox, the catcher, Chadwick Tromp.
First pitch on its way. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Xander Bogaerts stands in again as they're back to the top of the order. He jump-started the game with a leadoff home run. He's set. Here it comes. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Xander Bogaerts goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Into the box, Boston Slater, as he would look at a first-pitch fastball for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Two and 1. 2 out, nobody on.
Ball
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
3 balls, 1 strike.
J.D. Martinez would be next. The 3-1 pitch.
Hey! 3-2.
And this is taken for a ball. He walked him, and the Sox had themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, left fielder, J.D.
So next to bat will be J.D. Martinez, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch of the AB on its way. 2 out with the man at first. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1 as they can't add to their 9-5 lead. Darwinzon Hernandez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 63, Darwinzon Hernandez.
Ready to take his hacks again. Matt Olson blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
And that home run he hit his last time up, he isn't going to forget about anytime soon. He absolutely destroyed a fastball.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
0-1, here it comes.
Get down, 1-1.
And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Martinez. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Next up for the A's, Ramon Laureano. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Bases are empty, one man out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Martinez has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Now the A's designated hitter, Seth Brown, 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And it's 1-2.
1 ball.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. A's are gone in order. They could use a good cup of ambition. It's 9-5. Jake Diekman enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. His past history with Jake Diekman, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Diekman playing here in his age 34 season. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
2-0 now. And now pitch on the way. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as this is now a 5-run cushion. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. You know what, D-Row, when the wind's blowing out like it is today, you're going to see a lot of home runs, and that's what we saw.
Yeah, Dan, you know this as a pitcher. You can miss-hit a ball, and it's going to the cheap seats today. They did an excellent job of changing their approach and getting balls in the air.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Bobby Dalbec.
Next to hit is Bobby Dalbec. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now he sends a high, deep drive toward the right field corner. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 10 for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Row, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league, they definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
J.B. Wendelken comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
At the plate now, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Too high, 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good, hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. Now a flare out toward right center. Kemp over to his left, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Red Sox 11 and the A's 5. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Chad Pinder.
Chad Pinder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air.
But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
Here's the 0-1.
Oh, that's inside.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now, 1-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers, and when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can, so he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch, low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Pinder aboard here at first with nobody out. And that one's wide to the mark, ball 3.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a swinging bunt. The 3-2 one more time. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
To the plate now, Sean Murphy, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
I got 2-1 to count. That's ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Adam Ottavino enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column.
Adam Ottavino.
At the plate, Elvis Andrus, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Here it comes now to Andrus. Runners on first with 1 down. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
And another foul ball. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3 and 2 here.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
In now, Tony Kemp. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball one. The 1-0. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. A runner on first with two away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Last strike now for Oakland. And it's fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Another one sent foul. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
11-6 the final score in this ball game. Both Sox put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board. Tanner Houck earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Sean Manaea struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 11 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Athletics, 6 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Get in the zone, pick on the throne, I'm about to flex. I'm on the throne and by their opponent, show me who hits. Play in the field, look alive. Slide, guide, line, drive like Dion. I'm prime time, I'm zeroed in. I bun down when I settle in. I break ground, feel the bass when you not around. Golden glove with a triple crown. I raise the rings, I hold it down. I'm about to chase, money in case. Clean up base, pick up the pace. I'm about to chase, money in case. Clean up base. Gotta call for it if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Gotta call for it if you got it. Going live, cause it's a show. Gotta call for it if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Gotta call for it if you got it. Going live, cause it's a show. Feel the pain. 2 scene ain't enough. 4-tie team is us. Man on first, on second, on third. I'ma have to clean it up. I done went yard, they all gone. Now alien beat it up. Man contract, they want me back. I'ma have to green it up like being white wall. Really feel fine. Worried about y'all, just my time. I got my swing right, that's the green light, that's just my sign. This was the ring light, if you miss not, then press rewind. I'm just a highlight reel, to do what I do, take a speed. I'm about to chase, money in case, clean up base, pick up the pace. I'm about to chase, money in case, clean up base. Gotta call for it if you got it, ain't no stopping on the go. Gotta call for it if you got it, going live, cause it is show. Gotta call for it if you got it, ain't no stopping on the go. Gotta call for it if you got it, going live, cause it is show.